Yesterday we were talking about Arsenal FC where they had this amount of hates, trolls online, and it's a club, a huge club which consists of CEOs, manager, players, staffs, physiotherapists, doctors, fans, you name it. But today we are looking at a player, an individual who had his life getting trolled for until today. Until today, there are still trolls around the corner, and he is fighting through it. And I believe he is a very, very strong person, Harry Maguire. The amount of trolls that he has been going through, they called him Slaphead, Fridge, Prince Harry, King Maguire, all kind of names, Maguire Dini. I remember this Maldini, they just changed it to Maguire Dini and all because he was playing so badly, underperforming and all this. So people started trolling him, and it's significant, right, how much of troll that he has gone through until today. And today suddenly everything is kind of quiet. People are silent, people are no longer talking about the troll. Guess why? Because of what he has done. All right, so yes, Harry Maguire signed in 2019 by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He was previously Leicester City's champion. I think he was the club captain at that time, and he was so good. The following season, Man United got him for 80 million quid. Now that's where the issue started. 80 million quid. He was at that time the most expensive defender that was ever bought in the Premier League, because Van Dijk cost Liverpool about 75 million from Southampton. And then when Harry Maguire came, it was 80 million. The expectations were high. It's normal, right? Until today, when you look at Florian Wirtz, Alexander Isak that Liverpool bought, now they are starting to get trolled again, 007 and stuff, because of the value that they were coming into the club. Same thing happened with Harry Maguire. When he came into the club, eventually he started playing, things didn't work out well. All right, under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the first 10 games he played well, the entire team played well, but after that 10 game streak, it was all going downhill for him. He had a very, very bad time at Man United, but still people were trying to get him back to make sure that he can perform. And then in 2020, during this COVID era, he was then announced as the club captain, all right, Manchester United's captain. Being a captain, it made it even worse, all right? It made it even worse, where people started to troll him, bash him online, asking the manager to not play him, ask him to leave the club, get out of the club. It's all, I mean, I don't fully blame the people because the performance was such, all right? Even I myself, when I see Maguire in the lineup, I'm like, oh, please, don't want Maguire. Can we have someone else? It was until that level where he literally underperformed during that COVID period and after COVID and all that. And the amount of defenders that we brought in after that to replace him, things didn't go well. And finally, they stripped his captaincy off. He didn't take out his captaincy, it was stripped of him and passed to Bruno Fernandes. So, and then Maguire slowly started coming back. He had an injury. After the injury, he came back. There were some games where he was eventually playing so well, better than the other players. At that time, I think it was, if I'm not wrong, Rafael Varane. So he was doing well. He's trying to do well, stepping up his game, getting a lot of late goals. In fact, he is, I think, today in Premier League one of the best person to hit goals. And I don't know how when he plays for England he just turns out to be a Maldini. That's true, guys. I mean, when you look him as a player, as an England player, he is so good. But when it comes to Man United, things just don't go the same. So it was all those trolls were club by club. It was Liverpool fans, Arsenal fans, even Man United fans, everyone trolling him, and all this he just had to go through. Stay silent, stay quiet. Unlike players like Rashford, Garnacho, and all these Sancho and all these players who at recent time they just had to go to Instagram and show how they feel emotionally, getting blackmailed, and the manager not playing them, and then complaining it then here and getting out of the club in a very bad manner. Nah, Maguire didn't do all that. He stayed silent. He showed who he is, and now he literally silenced the entire Liverpool team in that header that he won as the winning goal when Man United beat Liverpool in Anfield. At the same time, he also silenced the other Arsenal fans, Chelsea fans, City fans, showing them that he is loyal to Man United. He wants to prove a point, and he is proving a point. At this point of time, I'm like, whenever I see Maguire there, I'm like, wow, Maguire is still there, man. The amount of things that he went through as an individual, it's a lesson. It's a lesson to every single, not only footballers, but every single individual out there. We can learn a lot from this, right? The amount of hatred online, social media has been toxic at times. Just go through it, show them, prove them wrong, and look where you will turn out to be. That is Harry Maguire. And today I have a lot of respect to him. I was one of those who did bash him at a point of time where I got frustrated with the whole Manchester United squad and I wanted Maguire to leave and stuff. Now, when I look back and the amount of effort that he has put in, and with the absence of Euro or Delete when they are injured, when Maguire comes in, now seems like he is one of those important players that have to play every single game. It was until that level. So yeah, what's your take on this Harry Maguire story? I think many other players out there have went through similar situations, but I think Maguire is one big example because he's so famous not for him being playing, not for his amount of capability being on the pitch, but because of the amount of trolls. So let me know, guys, what do you think about this?